Algebra students, and welcome to your preview video number 5. Today we are going to be using the exponent properties to work backwards and basically unsimplify some expressions here. So I gave you two very similar looking problems. We have 5 to the power of everything inside these parentheses. So the entire exponent is 3t plus 4. On the other hand, we have still a base of 5, this time to the power of 3t minus 4. So the only difference would be the positive sign versus the negative sign in the exponent. So let's see how each of these is going to be broken down. Well, we learned that whenever we add exponents together, we're really applying the exponent product property, which means that we have this base of 5 being multiplied with another base of 5. Okay, it's just that the exponents are different. So when I say work backwards, I'm going to try to make this problem unsimplified. And instead of having one base of 5, I want to break it up into two bases of 5. So base of 5 here, base of 5 over there. Now, my first exponent is just going to be the first term that I see, which is 3t. So that's going to attach to my first base of 5. We know that we're applying the product property, so we could put our multiplication sign in between each base. And then the last exponent attached to the other 5 is going to be 4. So now I could actually do some solving if I would like. I could figure out what is 5 to the power of 3. I could also figure out what is 5 to the power of 4. That can be done in our calculator, or you can figure it out in your head if you'd like. So remember, we can detach this exponent of 3 away from the t momentarily to actually get a value here just by applying the power to power rule. So if I'm multiplying 3 times t, I can also go ahead and separate that back out again. So we can calculate 5 to the third is 125, because 5 times 5 is 25, and 25 times 5 again is 125. So I'm left with 125 times t. Bring down our multiplication sign. And then I have 5 to the fourth. Well, we already know 5 to the third is 125. So I would just multiply it by 5 again. 100 times 5 is 500. 25 times 5 is 125. So in total, that would be 625. And you could also just plug that into your calculator. Well, what about the other side here? If we have a negative sign in between the exponents, well, this should remind us of when we took a base of 5 over a base of 5 and we subtracted the top exponent minus the bottom exponent. So we're just going to split those exponents back up. So I would have 3t on the top minus means I divide by my second exponent, so that would be 5 to the fourth. And then I would just simplify it in the same exact way that I did before. So we could say this is 125 to the power of t over 625. And then I'm done. I have the same values. In the one example, I am multiplying due to the plus sign of adding the exponents. In my second example, I'm just dividing due to that negative sign.